Coming in.
Coming in. Here we go. Hey, everybody. It's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. How's it going? All right. So, I don't know what's happening with my computer tonight. It's all crazy. Can you guys hear us? Let us know if you can hear us. There's a little something crazy going on. Hold on. I'm going to end this and start again. Hold on a second. Oh, there. Okay. You guys can see us. Yeah, the frame just changed for some reason.
Weird.
It is weird. All right. So, Annette, let's go back.
It got big. Is that the way it looks for them?
Come over here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just... Okay, so
Come
we
by me.
are,
Yeah,
the
there you
frame
go.
just changed when I went live. It's very strange.
That's
a lot of
good.
strange things are happening. How's that? Better? All right, Richard Skipper has joined us.
Hi,
Richard!
Richard.
Matthew Green, E.K. Silva has
Isn't today's
joined us.
birthday?
Kenny Holcomb and Ed Kuchar
Kenny!
have joined us. Let
Love
us know
you.
if you can hear us, everybody, because we got a new microphone, and things are, I don't know, it's a little kooky. Okay.
We need to be heard.
We do need to be
Can
heard.
you hear us?
I
All
want to
right,
be
so
seen.
just
I
let
wanna
us
be
know if
heard.
you can hear us, everybody. Yes, I can hear you. Beautiful. Okay, thank you so much. So we want to let you know that this is What's the Story with Maria. We are going live. It's Tuesday night at 9 p.m., and this is what we do. We go through Armed Radio, armeddigitalmedia.com, armedradioglobal.com, and we have a new system now with Armed Radio, so it's going to sound much better, and it's great when you listen to your podcast. And I want to thank Jim Bell. He's our producer and engineer. Jimmy helped me yesterday uninstall the old system and put the new one on. So I want to thank Jimmy. I want to thank Joe Rocks from Armed Radio. These guys are really running a great ship there. And they're in New Hampshire, in Massachusetts, and we go live across the country. So we want to say that. Robbie Nelson has joined us. Hi, Robbie Nelson. Ed on, how are you? Sounds good? All right, because we got new mics, we got new everything. We want to make sure it's good. We got Frank Skillern has joined us. Burgundy Williams. Hi, Burgundy. How you doing?
Hi, Burgundy. What's up, singer girl?
Yeah, we love Burgundy. She's been a little under the weather, but she's bouncing back.
No.
Hi, sweetheart. She's bouncing back.
Take it easy, Burgundy.
And so tonight, moving a little bit, Annette, just a tiny bit. I don't want to miss. Okay.
No,
No.
I'm good.
Susie's
I'm
good. Susie knows how to
I'll
find her window.
I'll find my.
She'll
ear.
find her window. So tonight is a special night, as they all are for different reasons. But the Oscars just happened 2 days ago, and I am a person that has always loved movies. But the last few years, I'm so crazy busy with all my jobs that I've kind of like am out of the loop a little bit. So these two girls are your Oscar champs. They know their Oscar stuff. So Annette creates a menu every year, and she's a chef, so she creates this amazing menu. Silvana Mastrolia has joined us. Joshua Glennie has joined us. Hi, guys. Daryl Mossberg. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? My cousin Rena Crugnali Berge has joined us. Rena, look who's here. Your two buddies. You know Rena.
I mean, that's
Italian Girl Fest.
Yeah, you
Yes.
know, when Rena came
It
to
is.
visit, it is an Italian girl
And
fest.
with Silvana.
Silvana,
Yes.
forget it.
Don't get more Italian than that.
No, it
No.
doesn't. By the way, and when Chris pops on, I got to tell you, I saw parts of, I saw last night's episode of Gavon's Produce. Silvana, it's like another level. Really, it was wonderful. It's always wonderful, but it's gone to another level. Oh, speaking of Gavon's Produce, there's Paul Bruno.
Oh, I love
Well, I was
her.
just talking about
What's
Gavon's
up?
Produce, the episode from last night. I watched it. It was really, really good. And Chris DiPiero, the film quality is like, it's just everything is like a whole step up from where it was. It was already great, but now it's even better. So Joshua Glennie, hi, sweetheart. Catherine Salvio, hi, Catherine. What's up? How you doing? She's in Florida.
How you
So
doing?
we got people in Connecticut. Ed Kutu from Blade Salon in Rocky Hill, Connecticut. John Glennie, I think you're in New York, right? Catherine's in Florida. So, okay, we're going to start our show. So, I don't know if you guys watched the Oscars, but I did. I don't know. I did enjoy them, but I'm having a host. I don't know how you guys feel about that.
It's just odd.
There's no tone. There's no theme. It doesn't.
There's nobody to pull it together, or, sometimes things go awry, and there's
Yes.
someone that comes back on, whether it's Whoopi or Steve Martin or Ellen or...
And it's very random. They do random things.
Yeah.
Like, here's a random person, and, like, they said something like, oh, and he's going to be really famous one day. Like Lin-Manuel said, all right, well, that's great, and I think that's wonderful, but it's random guy.
And who's
saying,
writing?
hi.
Like, didn't it used to be like Bruce Valanche used to write for the Oscars a lot? I mean, I wonder if he's still writing for the Oscars or if it's new people and now.
But you have to write. When you're writing for something, you're usually writing for a person who's a certain style of something. Now you're writing for all these other people that
That's
don't
a
have
very
style.
good point.
Well, it opened with Chris Rock and Steve Martin.
Well, who I love
who
both
are
of them.
incredible comedians.
The comedians were good.
Yeah, and they, they made their statements, they made their jokes.
But why couldn't they keep them on? Like, why couldn't they randomly send Steve Martin out or send Chris Rock out?
Well, because now it's in vogue to not have a host.
But who's decided it's in vogue?
Probably because they
Nobody
were getting
wants
too
the
much.
job.
Because
Flack?
it wasn't really working. Like every time there was a host, there was always some problem.
Okay.
So until I guess they've decided that they're just going to can it and let it be what it is. Now Ricky Gervais, who does the Golden Globes, he just kicks ass.
Yeah, but I heard you could say that. But I heard that I didn't watch the Golden Globes because I was working that night. But I heard that he went off the rails a little bit.
Well, that's what he does. Yes. He goes off the rails. But there were so many off the rails. There were so many bleeps. There were so many people just cursing, and then there would be 10 seconds of silence. Yeah. There was a lot. It was a
Kristen
little
Wiig. I saw Kathy wrote Kristen Wiig. Yeah, she was really.
That was with Maya Rudolph.
And Maya Rudolph. That was funny. And
yet, Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Will Ferrell.
Right. But I felt like they were contained too much.
Yes.
Versus just being loose and being able to riff. And maybe it's what you're saying, Susie. Fernando Rolando has joined us. Hi, Fernando.
Hi.
Chef Pamplin has joined us. So, I mean, what do you guys think? You guys think that it should be going back to a host? And if it does go back to a host, who should it be? Who is? I liked Ellen DeGeneres. I thought she was also...
She did a great job.
Always funny.
Yeah. I mean, kept it light pizza thing. She would do the selfie thing.
Yeah.
She would do, make it inclusive. So there's really no inclusivity. There's nobody that comes out in the audience or talks to the people. Or remember the old days when Jack Nicholson was right in the front and it would be like, there's Jack, and but what was beautiful though was there was a lot of homage. There was a lot of homage to Scorsese.
Oh, yes.
There was a lot of homage to Quentin Tarantino. They stood up for Scorsese.
Yes, absolutely.
There was a lot of
that was so
joy
cute.
on the faces of Pacino. When younger actors were winning.
Yes.
Right.
Like I said to you before, Brad Pitt was totally classy and beautiful and himself.
Well, he always is.
Yeah,
oh my God! Look who's joined us, Leo Leo, how are you doing, honey?
Miss you.
Why are you so much?
The sun isn't as bright on this coast without you.
No, it's not. Leo, tell us how our sound is. We got a phone, so we want to make sure. And last week, I think it was wiggling around a little bit, so I want to make sure this week it's perfect.
Yeah, you're our if it's perfect.
Yeah,
guy.
Leo, guys tell us.
What is he saying?
Leo, woohoo, lovely ladies. Yes, thank you. Cheryl Giuliani Rubenstein, where the hell have you been?
Cheryl, how you feeling, girl?
Yeah, she is on the West Coast as well. Feeling good as hell. That's what we're supposed to like Lizzo, right? Samantha Harmon. Hi, Samantha. Samantha's a sweetheart. She comes to Brandy's and Duplex, and she's coming to Pianist Envy this week, which is a new place I work at in Jersey City. It's on 100 York Street. It's great. So please come out there. Rena says, that's right, Leo Rodriguez sounds great. Okay, good. Now, so we were talking about the hosts or lack thereof. I do enjoy the Oscars. I loved the Grammys this year. The Grammys were amazing.
But the Oscars seem now like the Grammys. A lot of musical numbers. They had Eminem come out.
He was good though, but
yeah,
it made no
was
sense.
I think that this country loves music.
Yes,
now, with all
and that's
the music
what brings
shows,
us together.
And it's we've got to give them music. It opened up with that insane musical number, and Billy Porter was in it. And beautiful, LGBTQ entertainer. Right. I don't really know who it was.
You mean the woman?
Yeah, the woman.
She is. Can't remember her name. Warren wrote the song.
Yeah.
They started off with a song from the.
Yeah, what they do is they have the song of the year. The movie song of the year, like Cynthia Erivo wrote that song from Harriet Tubman.
Yes, and she sang it beautifully.
Yeah, that was
amazing.
Personally, I wanted that to win because it made me cry. I mean,
I knew it was going to be Elton.
But it was just...
Did you?
Because he already won the Golden Globe. It was the, the SAG Awards, the Golden Globes, the People Choice. It's all the same. It was
isn't he EGOT now? as a
Is
result
he?
of this win.
The
got what?
Oscars, the
Oscars,
Grammys,
Emmys. I don't know.
Emmys. Did he? I don't know.
I don't know about
but I
Emmy.
know that Cynthia Erivo would have had an EGOT
Oh,
if she got. If
Well,
she was,
she's amazing.
she's amazing.
amazing in
Just-
everything she does.
But I didn't see Harriet, but I heard it was wonderful. Judy
Yes, I didn't
watched.
see
Judy
it.
saw it. And it
I
was
wanted to
incredible.
see it.
I have all the movies from SAG. I couldn't get
But
to everything.
Parasite, the reason
Did
I
you see Parasite?
Loved it. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
my favorite movie of the year was Jojo Rabbit.
Me too. Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
That's
Yes.
what
No,
yeah.
it was
It was
just
so unexpected
and Scarlett
and
Johansson.
rich.
Scarlett Johansson and Robert De Niro both in 2 award-winning pictures,
Robert De Niro was in The Irishman and
and the Joker.
That's
oh
right.
my God,
And
the
just
Joker.
Scarlett Johansson
Joker was amazing.
Did you see?
was in Jojo
Yes.
Rabbit and the Marriage,
Marriage
Story,
Story,
which is beautiful.
Which is
Yes.
that was such a sleeper. Like I was watching Marriage Story, and I just was in it. Like I couldn't get out of it. Like I was so in their life.
But
and-
Ray Liotta
I
was
lo-
the best
yes!
in the
Oh
whole film.
my
100%.
But the
God!
role
Thank
wasn't
Lord.
big enough.
Yes, he was so perfect.
so-
Yeah,
I mean, how he could talk that fast and get all that out and be that
he's a
snarky
really
and
talented
he's
guy.
so amazing.
As
was
the
so
lawyer,
good.
as the
But
high-end
Laura
lawyer.
Dern was beautiful. I mean, that's Hollywood royalty.
That, and
Parents
they
are
keep showing
famous.
all
But
that.
did you
that
think
whole
she?
speech
Did you think that she should have gotten in that category? Who was in that category?
in support?
Supporting.
Wasn't Scarlett also in that for Jojo Rabbit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I don't know.
she was very believable. I
She
mean, it's-
was, and she was so great as kind of that asshole lawyer that it wasn't
Yes.
really like
It
she
wasn't
was.
her.
She was loving. She was
She was
free.
loving. She was free, but she also was cutthroat.
Yeah, and cutthroat.
Yes.
So that
And
was the
fighting
challenge
for the women.
of the
Fighting
Yes.
role.
for the
Yeah,
women.
that was.
But
Let's
that
check
little
on our
boy
people.
in Jojo Rabbit.
Oh my! And
Oh
all
my
the
God.
little boys. That whole movie
Like
was
they
so
should
not
have
what the
just
preview
been.
made you think.
I mean, they nominated Ryan O'Neal's daughter. She won the Oscar. That kid should have
Yes.
been nominated.
He was
I mean-
nominated for a Golden Globe.
Yeah, but he
For
should have
sure.
been nominated. That kid was amazing.
Yeah,
He was in
amazing.
every scene.
And
of
did it
Jojo
so
Rabbit.
beautifully. It was just a beautiful movie.
And the director, I'm so glad that he got Best Adapted
yes.
Screenplay.
Who's that?
Jojo
Is
Rabbit.
it Takai?
Yes, yes.
What's, I don't know how to say
Beautiful.
his name. But
Debbie
he's
Greenberg
wonderful
has joined
and
us.
adorable.
Mark Katzoff has joined
Hello.
us. Christine Idicio. How do you say that? Iadici. Oh, I'm sorry, Christine. I have to look at that when I can see better. But
But
anyway,
Parasite. We have to talk about
okay,
Parasite.
please go ahead.
Oh,
'cause
do we
you
want to
girls
give
are the-
anything away? Because
You girls
I
are the
saw
Oscar
feel like-
queens.
Yeah, you
The
haven't
reason
seen-
I had Susan Campanaro and Annette Zito on the show, like I did last year. Well, last year Lavinia was here, but because I know.
Well, I
Ready?
do an Oscar party as Lavinia Draper, my character, with Chocolatina Q dessert, my queen. We do it at the Stonewall.
Chocolate
and
came in last night
and,
to the duplex. We had so
yeah,
much fun.
She's the best. So anyway, we
The
do our
par-
Oscar party and then we do our Tony party.
Yeah, and you guys are like the Oscar. And Annette creates a menu, which we're going to talk about soon. But tell me about Parasite. Go ahead. Tell me.
Well, I will just say this about Parasite.
I don't want to give it away if you didn't say it.
But Parasite is a thriller, a comedy, a family, and suspense,
Wow.
and it's political.
And
it's
twists.
everything
And
twists.
twists.
Yeah, it's
Really?
just
You don't know
everything.
what's coming
You
when
don't
things
know.
start coming. It's crazy.
But
I
in
loved it.
essence, it's about a family.
Yes.
But so much goes on, and it's so amazing.
I'm excited about
And
watching it.
I was so happy
So
to
good.
see that happen.
So good.
I mean, 1917, that's the only one I didn't see.
I
So
did
don't
see
know
that,
what's going on.
and I got some flack for it because I said it's basically World War I Saving Private Ryan. There's a
I
mission.
can't believe you said that because I
complete
was
the
thinking
mission.
the same thing about the Saving Private Ryan when I was watching parts of it. I thought this reminds me of something, and that's what it was.
Yeah.
George Hernandez has joined us from Miami.
But we should talk about Tom Hanks. He seemed a little bit.
Subdued.
His speech was. It was like he was like He seemed a little ornery, don't you think?
Yeah, he didn't seem himself. Yeah, he's
No, he was.
Well,
like an old dude
He was
in
a
the
little
like
ornery.
he was De Niro-y. Like he's getting to an echelon of.
well, you know what's
I don't
weird?
know.
Did you see the Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood?
I did
Yes,
I saw parts
I
of it.
saw it with my
thought-
mother and my
I
sister.
thought he did such an amazing
Oh,
job
he's so amazing.
as
He's
as
great in everything he does.
Fred Rogers, and it was almost like he was still in character, like in a weird way, like he was almost in that sedated place. But I don't know. Maybe as people get older, they just they try different things or they don't try as hard. I don't know what that's about.
I don't know. His beautiful wife was very hip. She was
She
laughing,
always is.
bebopping, having a great time. He just seemed like ornery. I don't know. Maybe he was tired. You're
Yeah,
right.
I
mean,
didn't get his.
his
yeah.
whole thing.
He
was
wasn't
a little
also
bit-
focused. Like he had a nomination, but it wasn't like it was about Tom Hanks. Like it
Right,
hasn't
right,
been in
right.
the past.
Yeah.
It was about other people. People cared more about Brad Pitt in the supporting role.
Well, I got to
than they
tell
did
you,
anything.
Brad Pitt, man,
And,
Well, he's the
and
king of
Joaquin.
cool.
that's it.
No,
You just
Brad
said
Pitt is the king of cool.
So adorable.
And the
Judy
thing is-
adores him.
and
and he-
self-deprecating.
But he laughs. Yes, that's
Yeah.
what he
He
laughs
can laugh
about
himself.
yes,
You know,
yes.
and Joaquin. All right, so here's
his
the thing.
speech.
But he's so crazy, and
Well,
yet,
Here's the thing. This is what because I teach acting. So I told my students, I go, look,
please,
everybody's got something. I mean, he seemed a little twitched out, and I get it. He's awkward. He's awkward, and he's brilliant, and he brings himself up to character, and he does what he has to do in every
Right.
role he does. But I think he's awkward. You
Yes.
know? And I think that as humans,
it's like Christian Bale does that.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
as humans we're awkward. These actors can bring themselves up to character, you know, and he's got to make a speech, and I would say he's vegan. I think that this is what's
Yeah,
going
definitely,
on.
Yes,
definitely,
he's vegan.
like an extreme. To
And
the
I have a
extreme.
friend that's also very severe about not eating animals, and I think that when you're vegan, I think he's vegan and he's very severe about it, and he wanted to make a point, and he didn't explain that he's vegan, so it was just like he went on the cow thing,
Yeah,
and it was a little much. But you know
But
what?
I like the quote to his brother. That was
beautiful.
touching.
But then he said, look, I was a derelict. I screwed up. This is about redemption. And that was very beautiful. And I think that's where Brad Pitt's coming from. Like, you know, I had problems with my wives and, you know,
my wives.
my wife, you know, but I'm just a dude. I'm a dude
Yeah.
who's lucky, who
Yes.
gets to do what
I
he
love
loves
that
to
he
do.
said that.
And
Yeah,
he gives homage to, like, his best buds out there.
And everyone was giving, like, nodding to everyone in their category.
Yeah, they were
in a
Leo
nice
goes.
way.
We talk about Christian Bale. Leo goes, yeah, but Christian Bale is hot. Yes, I think.
But he
But
didn't
the
show
hot
up.
doesn't mean you're not awkward. It just makes
Yeah,
you maybe
that's
seem
true.
Christian
aloof.
Bale didn't show up.
Well, he wasn't
Anthony
nominated.
Hopkins didn't show up.
Wasn't nominated.
Yes, he was.
Really?
Anthony Hopkins was nominated for Best Actor,
Oh.
and
Or-
Joe Pesci didn't show up.
Was he best actor or best supporting? Jonathan
Whatever.
Price was best
Yeah.
actor.
Whatever he was, he didn't show up.
I didn't win,
Joe
so it doesn't
Pesci,
matter.
though. Oh, right.
He knew he wasn't going to win.
Yeah.
Right, but he was the, like I think that Judy said that he was the closest that should have won. After she said Joaquin Phoenix is gonna win,
Yeah,
and I mean I thought the Joker was mind blowing.
Again, another movie
It
that you
freaked
thought was
me
one
out
thing,
so bad.
and it was such another thing.
His acting was so amazing, and that
He's
so
the way he
amazing.
would just start laughing like that.
And not even just the skinniness and the body transformation, but the facial expressions, the way you could see his mind click and how
Right.
it was
Oh,
working.
yeah, he's so
the
amazing.
pain. That he wasn't a bad guy. I mean, a little.
He was a
messed
crazy
up,
guy,
but-
right? But you understand, and like that
How he
scene
got
where
there.
they're beating him up on the train, you feel so bad for him,
Oh,
and the way he just starts laughing uncontrollably.
But then also,
and the truth about his life.
Yeah,
and
in
his
the
mother
film,
and the-
you don't know
Oh.
if he's in an institution or not. Like it's a lot.
yeah.
Yeah,
you
it
don't
was
know.
it was
But I
quite
get-
a ride.
I mean, I was so freaked out by that movie.
And then the ending, which I
But-
thought was going to be different.
Yep.
Another
Yeah.
lot of twisty endings.
And
this
did
year.
you see Judy?
Yes.
I did not see Judy.
Again,
I mean,
the weight loss, the bird.
what did
She
you
was like
think?
a
What did
bird.
you think? Because Judy,
I thought
my Judy didn't think she was that great.
I thought she was great.
She's great.
I thought
actor.
the movie was fine.
The
I
okay.
didn't
movie
think the
wasn't
movie
great,
right.
but she
Okay.
was great.
She was
The
great.
movie's like a TV movie.
Yes,
But the
yes,
movie
yes,
is
yes.
really dealing with the last few months of her life.
Oh.
Just like Lady Day did on Broadway with
Okay, all
Audra McDowell. So, McDonald, sorry. So what's happening is you're seeing Billie Holiday in Lady Day,
right.
and you're, but it was the last days
The last
of her
bit
life.
of it.
And
Right.
this film, Judy, is the last couple of weeks or months of
Months,
her life.
okay.
yeah. And Renee
She's
did a
losing her
great job.
children. She's getting things thrown at her because she's drunk. Yeah, Renee did a great job. She
Okay.
was,
And
she
then when
lost
she-
weight. She was like this bird. And
Well,
she
she's
was
kind of
just-
scrawny anyway in real life.
No,
Not
but she-
always. Remember when
no.
she was doing
Well, when
Bridget
she was,
Jones?
well, she gained weight for that.
Yeah, but
But
that's
that's
a
a
lot.
lot.
She
That's
was
a pretty
skinny.
good
Oh,
actor.
that's amazing.
That's just like when
Robert De Niro
Robert De
did it.
Niro, 60 pounds he gained
Yeah.
for Jake LaMotta.
I've been gaining
So
weight for
Raging Bull.
years for
Yeah,
the
I know,
role I'm going to play.
Me too, I'm right in there.
Wait till I get that role done. It will
Oh my
be
gosh,
all worth it.
I'm trying to keep it together.
So Leo says, I'm watching you ladies on a 70-inch TV screen, by
Oh,
the way.
we're
So
nice.
That's how
Do we look like
Svelte.
we're,
wow,
you know,
Leo, you're very fancy pants. We miss Leo so much.
Yes.
Did you
Oh
see
my
the promo
God.
he made for the show?
yes,
Very
it was
good.
very good today.
Very good. So, all right. So that we're gonna go back and talk about the Oscars again, but we are gonna do the food a little early, some of it, because Annette. Part of why I had Annette come on the show this time, I always enjoy Annette, of course, but Annette and Susie are the Oscar queens, and Annette.
I think it should be Chris Rock should be the host.
Okay,
He's done it before.
I am a gigantic fan of Chris Rock. I think he
And
can do
Steve Martin.
Well, Steve
Yes,
Martin.
he
is
did it
just-
They
with
should just do
Alec
it.
Baldwin at one
He's
point.
just beautiful, but Chris Rock is so.
Alec
Cool.
Baldwin should be the host of the Oscars.
Oh my God!
I
That's
love
who
him.
said
Classy
that.
Dude.
Who said Alec?
Alec Baldwin should be
That
the host of
would
the
be-
Oscars.
It would be good. It's
Amazing.
a hard gig. They all don't want the gig, it seems.
But you know who used to be great was, remember Billy Crystal?
He was great.
Oh, where is Billy Crystal?
He won't do it again.
No.
He was like our Bob Hope of a certain generation.
Yes,
He was
right. So, but right now, I mean, Ellen is still like hip enough to do it. And Shannon Rackow, hi Shannon, how
How
are you,
about
honey?
Jimmy Kimmel?
Look
I
at
was just going to say Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy
Jimmy
Kimmel would be
Kimmel.
great. Eugenia Mesa has joined us. Hi, honey. We're talking
Hi,
about,
Hi.
and if you guys can chime in, we're
Judy,
talking.
who should be the host?
Who should be the host of the Oscars? We were
I
saying.
think Maria Gentile should be the host, but that's just me.
How about Jimmy
I
Fallon?
would do it.
Jimmy
Mario
Fallon.
Cantona's joined us. Hi, Mario.
Mario
Mario!
should be the host of the Oscars.
Oh my God.
Mario should be the host. Oh,
Mario, you
God.
should be.
Only if you could sing
You would be
Raspberry
classy,
Dressing, which I
you
know
could
you love so
sing.
much.
We were just
Oh my God,
Mario.
is he-
We were talking about who should be the host, and we were going,
You.
oh my God!
Oh my God,
That's
it would be
it.
the best
That
show.
would actually be
Yes.
hysterical.
You would
You-
look gorgeous.
Wait, just imagine what the opening would have been with him doing his Judy.
You could
his-
be
Oh
you
my
could
do
God.
all the characters.
the characters. You could make a parody song about all the
Everything.
movies.
It would be so
All
much
right,
better.
Mario Cantone,
I'm putting
That's
my
it.
vote in.
2021 host of the Oscars.
Would you
That's
do
it.
it?
Yeah, Mario, would you do it if they asked
Would
you
you
to
do
do
it?
If we started a petition, Mario, would you do
Yeah. Who can we call?
it? We'll make some calls.
Yeah,
we
we'll
know
make some
people.
calls.
We know people. All right, so Judy likes Billy. Oh yeah, she loves Mario.
There,
Yes,
that's it. If Judy says
Judy
it,
loves
Judy.
Then
Mario.
it's true.
Judy.
that's
Mario
it. All right,
Cantone.
that's it. Next, everybody, put it out into the universe. Hosting the Oscars,
Mario
Mario
Cantone.
Cantone. All right.
How fun would that be?
Oh, it would be so good.
We would be, everyone at the Stonewall would be like, blah.
Forget about it.
Especially if we get, well, I'm not getting political, but if Pete becomes president, then that's even funnier.
Oh my God.
The world goes
If
crazy.
Buttigieg.
Yes.
Listen,
Buttigieg and
we're
Mario
going to have a
Cantone.
show dedicated to this too. Judy, we're going to have to do a political show soon. As we start to,
We get
I know
close.
tonight there's a primary in New Hampshire. I'm not watching it right now because we're doing the show. I know we just had a crazy thing happen, but now as Super Tuesday comes in, we'll start doing that. Mandar, chick magnet.
Oh, hello.
Mandar, how are you, baby?
Mandar,
Three Italian chicks, Mandar.
how are you, Mandar? Yeah, Mandar knows these chicks pretty well.
Yes.
Well, so, okay, now, Annette,
Yes.
tell people that don't, a lot of people know you and they know what you do. You're a chef that creates amazing dishes, and you always tell us what you do around the Oscars, because
Yeah.
you have a book.
I have a book called Kitchenette, because that's the name of my blog. Kitch Me,
Yeah.
Kitchenette, Red Carpet Menus. And I take the Best Picture nominations and I turn them into a meal. And I try to make it cohesive. So the rules are it has to sound like the movie, has to relate to the movie, and it has to be cohesive, so the food must have a theme or like a cuisine theme. It's kind of challenging. And this
Mhm.
year was horrible because of 1917, so it's a stretch. And sometimes they're a stretch, so you have to go with it. You have to,
Yeah.
you know. Oh, broke fingers.
Oh my God,
But-
I can't believe it. Michael Barberi has joined us. Hi, Michael Barberi. We're going to have him on the show very soon. We talked last night. So go ahead,
So
Annette.
this
You had
year-
quite a challenge this year.
Yeah, I did not cook it for the night of the show. I cooked a couple of weeks ago with my amazing friend Joe Bequois.
Okay.
He came over and cooked everything. My mother made the desserts. My
Aw.
friends Rob and Jen made one of my appetizers. In fact, they made, I guess we'll go through it. So for Jojo Rabbit,
Okay, hold on. We're
Yes.
gonna do this in a minute. I
Okay.
just wanna. So Leah Sutton has joined us. She is a good friend of mine and Mario's. And Leah, we were just saying that Mario Cantone, our friend, should host the Oscars next year.
We're going to make it.
So we're going to have.
I don't know.
Hey, if anybody can make it happen, it's Leah Sutton.
Yeah, Leo, make
Absolutely.
something
Leo,
happen.
Yeah.
Go.
All right, so now we're talking about the Oscar menus. Annette's book, if you want to get it, is on Amazon.
Yes.
And it's called Red Carpet Menus.
Kitchenette Red Carpet Menus.
Okay, so it's an amazing book. I gave my cousin Rena one. Dominic Pupa has one. I have one. It's an amazing book. So go ahead, Annette. Do you want to give us the rundown?
So I'll give you the rundown. For Jojo Rabbit, it was Jojo Rarebit, which is a Welsh rarebit, which is based on when the Welsh couldn't hunt and get rabbit, they mocked them for cheese on toast.
Oh. Okay.
So they called it the Welsh rabbit, which got modeled into rarebit.
Okay.
So it was an imaginary rabbit dish, just like imaginary Hitler.
That's really clever.
Oh, imaginary
Annette.
Hitler. I loved that.
It was so good.
Very,
so
very
good.
good.
The menu was UK.
My big best movie of the year, Jojo Rabbit.
I'm with you 100%. I think
Wow.
we're the only people out.
No, a lot of
I
people
loved
loved
it.
that
For so
movie.
many. So for Joker, another appetizer, Choker, angry artichoke dip.
I love artichoke.
Annette,
It was
that's
funny.
really
After I
good.
came up with it, I remembered his name was Arthur in the movie Artie Choke.
Look what
Oh,
Leo
worked
did.
out.
Leo put up your book.
Oh, Leo,
You
are.
really are. So go ahead, Annette.
So for Little Women, it was Little Wim Hen, which was a Scottish soup called cockaliki soup,
Wow.
which is an interesting chicken soup.
Wow.
Then we had for the Irishman, it was the Irish ham, and it was
I
a
love
Guinness
ham.
glazed ham.
Wow.
Because the actors in it were hams. All those
Yeah,
old
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
What else? Oh, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was Once Upon a Time the Herb in Collywood, and it was a cheddar cauliflower cheese casserole.
Yo, once it's Hollywood.
I like that.
I love it. That cauliflower is good
It
for
was
you.
so good.
That is so.
And Rick
Good.
Dalton
You're
was so
digesting.
cheesy.
You see? Creative.
Yes.
Oh my God, Annette.
What else? Parasite was Asparasite, and it was a roasted sesame asparagus.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
And
When
I
I was
don't
a
know,
kid, I
homage to Asian.
hated asparagus.
Oh, I
I
love
love
asparagus.
Now I
asparagus.
love it, yeah.
I love
Oh,
I
it's
love
the best.
vegetables.
Remember they overcooked vegetables in our day?
Not in my day.
Not
No,
my
my
mother.
mother
did.
always
She
did
cooked
really
those
well.
My
things
mother
that
was
were
the best
mush.
cook in the world.
My mother liked to cook vegetables more than.
Do you know what it was too? My dad, in particular, very.
So there you go.
So he was like looming over her about the al dente. Everything had to be al dente. She'd be like,
You
this
don't
all the
kill
time.
it then, and then you get the nutrients if you're going to eat it.
Yeah, that's true. And steamed. We
She
used to have
stopped killing
steamers.
the vegetables. My mother, she got it.
Yeah, you get it eventually.
Figured
yeah.
it out.
So
Yes.
okay.
So now we're up to salad, which was Ferrari fruit versus Ferrari brie, apple brie salad,
Oh,
like
I love.
fresh versus creamy.
Wow.
Good for you versus decadence.
Oh my God.
With a honey mustard, honey sweet mustard spicy dressing.
Oh my God.
That's as far as we
some
get.
of those we have tonight.
We do have some of them.
What? We
Yes.
have brie?
Liz
Yes.
Goldenberg has joined us.
What?
Hi, Liz
Hey,
Goldenberg.
Liz,
What's
we're
up?
talking
Thank you Mary, as well. Kitchen at this. Seriously, go and check out this book. It's so reasonable, and it is such a fun book, and it's done the way this
Thank you.
book.
I designed that too.
No, you did?
Yes.
Very good. And let me see, Jerry and Josephine Mastroia. Hi, guys. How are you? Annette, I bought
It's a
your book.
family.
Mandar bought your book, and it's available on Kindle, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Get it online.
Okay, Jerry and Josephine Mastroia. Mikey Polo. My goodness, Mikey, where have you been? I haven't seen you in years. Lynn Elman Schnick. It's hard to see the computer tonight. Silver High School. Please, Forrest, message me so we can work something out. Forrest has a book as well. I
Oh,
want to have on the show. Let me see. Apple brie salad has your dressing. All right, look at that. So we are gonna
Actually pulling them up. Yeah, you're great.
we're gonna. I know, but I into that. Alt.
Go ahead! Keep eating!
All right, so now, Annette was talking about some of her recipes. So some of them are here. Now, let's start with your recipes. The cockaliki soup here.
Cockaliki.
Go ahead, tell us about the soup.
Cockaliki.
It's
got-
Cockaliki.
Yes.
We like to say.
But it's got no cock in it. It only has chicken. No roosters were used
I
in the
hope
making of
there's
the
no
soup.
C-O-C-K.
No.
No, it
cock.
was. It's the name for a rooster or a hog.
Oh, okay.
But it was, it goes into
Oh my
Little
God,
Women.
it smells delicious.
It's
And I don't
got-
even like soup.
It's got chicken.
You don't like soup.
I'm
It's
not a
so
soup
good.
person.
Chicken, leeks, carrot, bay leaf, some rice, and weirdly enough, chopped prunes, which you don't taste as prunes. They kind of melt and give this
I'm all about that because I love
delicious
sweet
little-
and salty.
yeah, it's an amazing flavor that I didn't even know would work. And then I just started
It
investigating and
smells
doing
delicious.
It's
this
a
is
good-
incredible. And I'm
Investigate.
smell that.
it. I
Sushi.
investigate when I figure things out.
Isn't that amazing?
I have to-
soup.
So Leo, can
Yeah,
you see that?
It's Scottish.
Cockaliki soup. All right.
I know it sounds really
And that
disturbing.
was for what
that was for Little Women, Little Wim Hen.
Oh my God.
Did you see Little Women?
I did.
You liked it?
I liked it. I'm not the Grain of Saoirse because she was mean outside the stage door at the Crucible. I didn't like that. Little kids wanting autographs. She ran to a bar.
Is that true?
It's 100% true.
Oh, wow.
But
I see the braid.
Now,
I
I
see
the
the
braid.
braid.
I made the salad kitchen. Hi, Rory Taggart. He's in Canada. We miss you so much. Billy
Who's
Goffey. Billy
Oh,
Goffey.
Well,
Billy Goffey, who knew?
I
You were
know,
even
he's-
friends with Maria.
I know. He just thinks I do love me some Billy Goffey. He's a great guy. And Bill, we got many things to do. Bill and I have not seen each other in weeks now.
oh,
We've
Leo-
not seen each other in weeks.
We always see each other constantly. But Bill, ever since Leo left town, you see, Leo, we're all screwed up. Bill and Mike.
I'm screwed up because Leo left town.
Everybody
all
is.
Too
I
soon.
broke
I just
my
became
fingers.
friends with you. And
Oh my
like
God.
a new friend, and now he's gone.
That's
Wow.
what I think.
Annette, tell us about the salad.
I feel
Okay,
abandoned.
so it's
Look
the
at this
Ford.
gorgeous salad.
It's the Ford versus Ferrari or the fruit versus Ferrari brie
Oh
salad.
my God, look
So
at
you
that.
got-
I love braid.
Yeah, and you've got it in there.
Apples.
Apple. Oh wait,
Braid. Can't
Gala apples
Gala
because
apples.
Gala Oscars and Gala's another kind of apple that they use
Clever.
in
I
Britain.
love it. I love it.
I'm
Oh,
staying
yeah?
with the
Clever.
UK theme.
Okay, all right. And
Yeah.
know it's a dressing,
It's a honey mustard.
which she made from scratch.
Yes, it's so easy to make. So easy.
Well, it's really, I mean, I can't wait to eat this. You know, I love,
Love
a good salad. Thank you. And she called me today and said that. She goes, I know you love a good salad. I just
Absolutely.
love vegetables. Okay.
I agree.
Now, no, the dessert will be last, but yes. So I said, because Annette broke, we'll have to talk about this, but not get into too much detail.
Right. I
before
broke
then.
my two fingers.
Broke her, it's bad.
But I'm lefty, so it. Oh, lefty.
So I
it
didn't
works
want her
out.
to cook. I was like, she had already made some stuff, but I said, let me make the main dish.
Right.
So we were trying to think of something. I was like, you know what? I'm kind of in the mood for fish. The Italian girls, we're all about seafood and fish and stuff like that.
Zuppa de
The Americans did
Exactly.
sometimes.
Your
they're
mother, remember when we ate? Oh my! Her mother comes out with this big,
like giant bouillabaisse.
ginormous
Ooh.
bouillabaisse.
My mother could cook.
Amazing.
My
Amazing.
mother could cook. So I was like, hey, well, how do you guys feel about this? They were like, great.
Like
So
wood.
we're going. Annette came up with.
So if she wasn't going to
Because
do
we were doing the
the
theme for the Oscars.
Irishman as the Irish ham, it became the Fishman
So
because they swim with the
They
fishes.
swim with the fishes. Poor
Right.
Abe Vigoda.
Oh,
Poor Abe
poor
Vigoda.
Oh my
Why?
God. Oh my
He
God.
should have run.
So what I
Run.
did was I was going to get sole, fillet of sole, but they didn't have it. So I went with cod.
The Codfather.
Right. But also because Italians, when you're kind of a dumb, they call you bacala.
Yeah,
What
my
are you,
mother
a
makes
bucka-
bacalao at Christmas.
Yeah, and they go, what's the
Right.
matter with you? What are you, bacala? And I mean, my Uncle Nicky always says, what are you, a bacala?
Right.
So I fried
Codfish.
in this cornbread kind of fish fry stuff.
Yum.
Right.
Some bacala after I soaked it in lemon and white wine and
You
herbs.
gotta soak the bacalao.
You gotta.
You got it.
And then, so I did that, and
Too
then
salty.
because of the Irish theme, I made potatoes, and so I kind of made like a casserole with cod, potatoes, and then for the Irish flag, I went with peas and carrots. You see,
She's great.
I went Irish, so it's,
Oh,
it's
That
gonna
smells
be so
really
good.
good.
Yeah,
And carrots.
it's gonna be delicious. Gonna eat that. Gonna have that
They
now
go together.
for dessert.
That's like Forrest Gump.
Yes,
We
exactly.
go together like peas and carrots.
and now,
This-
What?
This is for for 1917, and this is the stretch because it's a date. Stupid title for me. So it's 1917, time is the enemy. 19 to 17 pounds, cake is the enemy. And it's a date nut war cake, which is actually a real thing. So it's vegan. It uses no dairy.
Wow.
But then on top, if you watch the
Joaquin
movie,
Phoenix would like it.
yes, you'd love the cake.
The Joker would love this.
Joker, the
This
Joker
is a
would love-
dessert the Joker can have.
He can
And
have
not
it.
worry about the cow and the baby and the
And
olive.
everything
Oh,
else.
goodness.
It went a little crazy on that. I got to tell you something funny about that in a minute. So,
That's so funny.
finish
So
saying
then-
what you're saying.
In the movie, they focused on a bucket of milk. So this is the non-vegan part where it's English custard. We didn't make the English custard tonight. To be honest, it's Haagen-Dazs melted, but still
Which you
Joaquin
can
is
drink.
not eating this.
no,
Joaquin,
not
Joaquin,
when it's
sorry.
Step away.
Joaquin.
Step away.
We have some cake
Apologize.
without the custard.
I tell you, we
Yeah.
were watching it, and I'm a big fan of his. I do think he's an amazing actor. He is, he's a little crazy. We know that, but I do think he's an amazing actor. But he was so serious,
Yeah.
telling about that, and everybody's like starting to clap, and then they're like, they stop, and then they're like, yeah, that's right. And then when he's talking about the cow, and then I saw people that panning, and I said to Judy, now you know that there's people out in that audience thinking, shit, I ordered the steak. Because, and then there are other people saying, I'm not giving up the steak. All right? Like, that's what I'm getting tonight. I'm at the Oscars. We're here. We're eating everything they have. And I'm
Joaquin
eating that
works
damn
hard.
steak. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Joaquin. Tomorrow, I'll think about the cow. But vegans, I'm sorry if I offended you. But that's what I was thinking when I was watching the Oscars. I was thinking, I would be that person in the audience thinking, shit, what did I order? I ordered the steak. 'Cause
Oh, I
always
wouldn't even
do.
be thinking twice about it. I'd be
Yeah.
like happy to have the steak, and you go, boy.
Yeah, you get what you get, and I'll get what I get.
Exactly.
Oh my God, Mandar, what have you said here for dessert? No, right. Oh, Mandar, as you know, he is. Hi, James Rubio. Oh my God, John Pandis is joining us. James Rubio, our friend, just had is also a composer. Had his show done at Lincoln Center. There's new works by composers. So
Unbelievable.
last time he was on with Dana Graver, and they were talking about. So James, maybe we should have you back on, and you could tell us experience. Work together at Orson at Joe Allen. Okay, so let me see. And all the recipes, which is quite amazing. And I don't know how you're smart. He's really. Yeah, but that's part of what makes him a chick man.
Exactly. Who like to dance, because that's Mandar.
Oh,
also.
Mandar
Mandar.
can dance.
And he can.
Dancing.
He's a really good
Oh,
dancer.
yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of like he mixes Bollywood and hip hop.
Yes.
I'm not joking. He's got like
He's
serious
done
moves.
some mad moves.
Serious
Yes.
moves. I've seen Mandar. I mean, I'm impressed. Now, so Annette, how long does it take you to come up with these recipes? I know you also solicit people's.
Oh, absolutely. I did not come up with the dates for 1917. That was my friend Peggy and my friend Diane. They were like, you have to use dates. I was like, oh, great.
Okay, good.
My
That's
friend
good.
Andy helped a lot. I had a lot of help from
And are
friends.
these friends of yours chefs as well?
No. It's just random friends that like to do things. My friend Stephanie, who's a great teacher, she said, marriage story, marriage shorty, strawberry shortcake. Boom.
Oh.
Oh,
The
like
macerated strawberries are like the macerated marriage, coming apart.
Oh,
bleeding a bit.
love that.
Yeah.
Messy
Yeah.
and
Messy,
yet beautiful
but-
and delicious.
Exactly.
When Adam Driver's like yelling at her, oh my god,
That was intense.
I felt bad.
And
for
then
him.
the child in that, maybe he was a little. She was attached to him. It seemed like he was maybe autistic or something.
No, I didn't think that. I thought
She
that
was,
they
like,
were just.
doing a lot
He was
of
a
this
little
stuff.
bit of a mama's boy.
I think it was just that
And-
new wave parenting of being
Yes.
too focused.
Helicopter
and,
parent.
I agree.
And also using the child as a substitute because you're breaking up your marriage and it's kind of like winning the affections. It was very.
Right, and
I felt for him. I thought she was not doing the right thing mostly by him.
you know, it's funny that you said because I thought he was so annoying, the character.
Right.
Adam Driver.
Yeah, I thought, oh my God, this guy. But I felt this is why the acting was so good, because I was annoyed by him, but I felt for him. I felt for his struggle. Like when he was like, well, wait, why do we have to move out here? Like, he loved New York, and I so get that. Like,
Yeah.
I would not want to live anywhere. I love other
like
places.
we're a New York family, and because she wanted to go back to
Right,
L.A., it's like the whole. And then he did she went to the lawyer when they were supposed to be working it out. They had an agreement. That's why, from that moment on, I was like, she's not
but it
doing
was
the right
also
thing.
but it was the lawyers too.
But it was a commentary on giving up your dreams for a man and now taking your power back.
Right.
And now
I see. Strawberry shortcake.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Right.
you know, she gave up her classic Hollywood actor dream for him to be in his theater company,
Mm-hmm.
and then he now has to give up something.
But
for
it
her,
also,
you
it
know.
served her as long as it served her until she decided it didn't serve her.
But you
And
see why it's a good movie?
yeah, 'cause look how we're talking about it.
We're talking about it, and there are so many different sides. There's no right or wrong in this
Correct.
movie. That's what I love.
Right.
There's no right or wrong. The kid, it's not right or wrong that he likes his mother better for a while, and then, you know, because kids tend to be attached to their moms more.
Right, and it also switches because as that boy gets older, he'll want to hang out with the dad. It's superfluous for a time.
And I also love mom, Julie.
Oh, her mother.
Yes, Julie Haggerty.
Yes, she was great.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
who plays like they're getting divorced, but she loves her son-in-law and is so excited to see
And that's
him.
another element of when people get divorced and there's no quote unquote real reason, like a cheat. I mean, they said he cheat, but it was after the
Right.
whatever.
So what
But
do
it
they
was-
call
that
that?
wasn't the reason.
Irreconcilable differences.
right. It's like how
Hector
do you,
Garcia has joined us. Hello, Hector. He's in Miami.
Hello, Hector.
how do you
How do you
work
work-
that out?
right.
Like I broke up with my ex, and I still keep in touch with all his family
Yeah.
because we can. Because it was not a bad.
Somebody
breakup.
else was talking about that last night. Lauren Order was talking about that, and how sometimes it's so nice to stay friends with like your ex's family because they still remember you. So
Yeah.
you know, but that's why it was such a great. It had many elements of that. It also, I love the part where the girl that he did have the affair with, now that he's separated, wants to continue to have a relationship, and he's like, nah, I don't want. Nah, he's not interested now.
Right.
Because now his wife is the one that's running, and now
Right.
he wants. You know what I mean? It's funny, like that chase, that part of him that wanted that unavailable.
Right.
So I thought the movie was so layered
Yes.
with reality, and reality is so there's non sequiturs in reality,
100%.
and I loved that. I loved that about that movie. I thought it was such a great movie.
You're absolutely right. Noah Baumbach, he does do really good relationship movies.
Yeah, he does.
And he tends to go on to the divorce thing if you think of Squid and the Whale.
I didn't see that. Was it good?
Oh, it was so good. Jeff Daniels and, oh
Yeah.
God, who was the mother? I forget. Oh, Laura Linney, I think.
Okay,
who's
love
also great and
Laura
everything.
Linney. Laura
But
Linney
it was
can
an
do
excellent
no
movie,
wrong.
another excellent movie.
Just like Judith Light can do no wrong.
Yes.
Those are two of those wonderful women.
Judith Light can do no wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love her.
So anyway, yeah, we're talking movies. Oh my God, we almost forgot. So Susan
We have a double feature.
Susan and I, and Chris DePiero.
And Chris DePiero, February 23rd at 8 o'clock at the Triad on 72nd Street. We are going to screen two short films that Maria and I made.
Right.
One is Just Eat With Me.
Which we made 10 years ago.
And our new film, The No Matter What Club, that was in the Real Recovery Film Festival in LA and in New York. And so we're doing this fun screening. We have snacks.
Yeah, and the reason we did it was because when we were in LA, and our film with Chris DePiero, the three of us made these films, and people were saying, I wish I could see more of this, or I wish there were more places for this movie to be.
I'd like to see it.
Yeah, and then when we came here and it was at the Quad Cinema on Second, the Village East.
The Village East. But it only played like one time. It's
right.
Not,
So people were like, I wish I could have seen it. So we thought, the three of us, why don't we rent out a place that has a big screen and we can show it. So what we're doing is we got the Triad, right, Susie?
And they have a big screen. And I got the idea because Judy Mesa did her show there in Show to Film.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a big screen. And to play the first film, have some snacks, play the second film, have a nice time. it's like coming to the movies and you order drinks. Of course,
Right, you have little tables. People
so
sit
it's
at
$10 for the 2 movies.
Right.
Wow.
And we're providing snacks, and you order 2 drinks, and we have a good time, and we want to just.
And we'll take
Wow,
a break.
that's
And
so
the
great.
first movie's 22 minutes. The second movie's 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So they're not long. And,
They're not long,
but they're funny.
they're fun.
We promise you will laugh a lot.
Yeah, and it's Maria and I and Chris DePiro filming,
This is
and
such
it's
a great idea.
basically our.
All improv.
Yeah, all
nothing
improv.
is scripted.
That's how we do. We just go in guerrilla style. We
And
have
it's
an
about
idea.
like our mostly my neuroses, but and it's also Emily Hernandez has joined us. She's my student from the '90s. Can you believe that? Now she's a grown person, but with kids and like a
How they
wonderful
grow.
life. I know.
So we would love it if you all just come, because the triad fits 125. There's going to be more than enough seats. You just come. Doors are going to open at 7:30.
So here's how it's going to go. February 23rd. It's a Sunday at 8 p.m. It starts sharp at 8.
Yeah.
So get there. Yeah, like Susie said, at 7:30. If you make reservations, that would be great for us because then we know how much food, snacks to bring. We did buy a bunch of snacks. We're ready. We have Twizzlers. We have all kinds of candy, popcorn, M&Ms, all kinds of stuff. So you're ready. All you have to do is it's $10 cash at the door. By the way.
Yeah.
So cash at the door, and then you sit down. You have your snacks. You order your drinks. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
But we would like to know. So if you could make reservations, we would very much appreciate that. So we get an idea.
Sounds fun.
It's going to be fun. If not, come anyway. There'll be
It's
plenty.
at the triad.
It's at the Triad
Yeah.
on 72nd between Broadway and Columbus, closer to Broadway. It's right there when
Right
you
in
get
the
out
middle.
of the 1, 2, or 3 train. It's
And
so
you go
easy.
upstairs.
Go upstairs, right. I think downstairs is like a Turkish grill or
It's
something.
158 West 72nd
Thank
Street.
you, Susie.
Right.
And it's just going to be a wonderful, wonderful day. And Susan and I have been best friends for 100,000 years, 30 years actually. And we met doing Tony and Tina's wedding, which is an improv show.
Aw.
We have continued to be.
There
Thank
it
you.
is.
Who just posted
I
that?
know it. And Mandar.
Mandar, you are
Yeah.
You are
off
on it.
on it.
Yeah.
Thank you. So that's it.
us.
You can just click on there and you can see our
Yeah,
films.
that's it.
And
So he brought triad website. Yeah.
I mean, we rented it out for 2 hours, but the movie is like between the 2 movies, it'd be like an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And we have a little quick clip before that we're gonna play. So
Special.
yeah,
Ooh.
I
But
haven't even
bonus.
seen it.
but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a bunch of our wonderful friends that you know and love anyway, hanging out together, watching movies, just like you would at home, but on a big screen. So please, if you
Yeah.
can make it, we would love it. You know, we love it.
February 23rd is Sunday.
Right,
Fun
not
thing
this
to do on
Sunday.
Not this Sunday.
Next Sunday, a week from this
Right.
Sunday. So
February's a short month.
yeah,
Oh, it's
Actually,
leap year. So
leap
my
year, so
friend
29.
Chris Parente, he actually has a birthday this year because he was born.
is
Aw.
that true?
29th,
I always
yes.
wondered, what are kids that were born on the 29th too? Or they celebrate on the
I guess they
28th?
celebrate on the 28th or
I guess-
March 1st.
Does anybody know why they started doing a leap year thing? In the
I think because at the time of like if it's just 365 days,
Oh.
we'll be out of schedule. Like it's extra out.
I bet
That makes
Mandar
sense.
knows.
Mandar,
He's gonna
what
put it
is
up.
the reason?
Come on,
And
Mandar.
why is Brad Pitt so hot? What's
Right.
the
Who
reason?
can tell us
Who can
Pitt so hot
And
through
so
all these
cool.
Oh god.
So
And
there's Mandar for opposing to try and Joshua, I'll call them. There's a lot of people are talking. They always do, but we love that. We love that. There's stuff coming up. February. What I love about I love every month for different reasons, but after Christmas, everybody gets mopey because Christmas is so much fun, and then the holidays are over. So it's really then the award shows start happening.
Right.
Right, and it's like all these fun award shows. The Super Bowl happens, the SAG Awards, the Grammys, the Oscars,
The Golden Globes.
But now you're making me think of something else. They're
What?
not going to be this early next year.
They're not-
Everything was 3 weeks early
Why?
because they thought it would be faster, like more exciting for people to get more viewership right after the holidays.
Oh, really?
Didn't work.
Oh.
It going back to the end of February. Of course, this just adds to the funny year I've been having.
No, I have to say that at the Stonewall, I mean, first of all, I had to tell the manager
Because people didn't even know.
Because it was early.
And
Right.
I think that people just weren't ready.
No,
It's-
it needs to be later. It needs to
Yeah.
be. If they were smart, they'd let the other people decide when their award shows are, and let the Oscars be like a month later, so that you could build up the momentum again.
Janet Bowen has just my cousin side,
Hello.
Oh,
and they
what
are in New
cousins?
Jersey Hi, Janet. How are you? Sometimes Russell Carbone comes on too. He's my cousin, also, and Violet Carbone. That's my dad's side, which is so great. We got to get together. We're so there's so much. There's so
But
much happening.
speaking of family, just I'm putting out there,
Please.
my brother-in-law. We're gonna send good vibes to my brother-in-law.
Okay.
He has to have an operation.
All right.
Oh God,
So
yeah.
So Alan was sending you good
Singer,
vibes.
my brother-in-law, we're sending good vibes to him. Because
Yeah.
he needs to get back on his bicycle and do his bicycle workout. He's like, he loves to ride. He went to Italy and rode his bicycle.
You
He's
did?
just, yeah, he's Mr.
Well,
Bicycle.
that family, your sister,
Oh,
your
my
brother-in-law.
niece. Oh, we
the kids-
also have to send good vibes that my niece gets the lottery. She wants to come and run the New York City Marathon.
Oh,
So
That
my
would be
sister-in-law's
amazing.
done it like 5-6 times.
wow,
Wow.
that
Yeah.
is ambition.
So the Singer family, we're sending love.
And since
Oh,
we're,
yeah.
we're talking about our families, I want to just say how proud I am of my niece Leah. She joined the Air Force.
Wow,
Leah, which a lot of you know.
Amazing.
My sister's first, I love my second niece is amazing too. They're just amazing.
Oh,
But
wow.
my niece Leah is always kind of, always, even as a kid, wanted to do that. She always had camouflage everything.
Oh.
And she finally did it. So I'm beyond proud of her. She just finished
wow.
boot camp and she's now in survival camp, jumping out of airplanes.
No,
Air Force.
Leah.
She joined the Air Force. Yeah.
Amazing.
So I'm so proud of her, and I know we have a lot of military in my mother's side of the family. So I want to shout out to all our vets out there and all our wonderful young people that are going into the military. Thank you so much, and people that are retired. Thank you to our vets. We really appreciate
Absolutely.
that. And also, please don't forget to vote.
Oh.
Primaries are coming up. It is very important. Young people, old people, and please don't just sit home and say it doesn't matter. It does matter.
Matters.
Everything
It does matter.
matters.
We have to vote. We have to change. We have to change what's going on. It's for just the drama sake of it.
Right.
We need to change.
And there's
We need
lots
to-
of
Oh,
different
right.
things to vote for. It's not just,
Right.
there's so much to, your senators, your representatives.
Congresspeople, yes.
There's just, please get out
On
there.
the state level and on the national
And if you
level.
don't know, find out, do research. Don't just say, I don't know. Karen Keene has joined us. Elliot Roth. I love Elliot. An amazing voice teacher. I took him because I also teach voice to my kids, and I wanted to be a better teacher. So I went to Elliot, and boy, did I learn some great stuff. And he's amazing. So if you need a great voice teacher, contact Elliot Roth. Now, let me see how much time we have. All right, we have about maybe 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
That
Right.
went fast.
I know.
Wow,
3 or
that
4
went
minutes
super
at the
That
most.
fast.
went really fast.
Well, so girls, what do we?
So let's recap.
Yes.
The Oscars need to be after in March.
Okay.
Yes.
Because
where
it's
they
too
used to
many
be.
award shows. We knew who was going to win. It was like anticlimactic.
Okay.
Yes.
We
great.
want Mario Cantone.
We are putting it out there.
2021. We're putting it out.
I love that
We
idea.
Mario
love
would
him.
be
He's handsome.
beyond
He's
amazing.
funny. He can sing.
And
He'll
he
write
can
an
riff
amazing
like
riff.
that.
It will be
Absolutely.
Right, he does it all.
incredible.
Yes.
We're gonna have our movie.
Double
Yes.
feature. Me and
Double
Susan,
feature, February 23rd,
which is
8
a week
o'clock
from
at the
this Sunday.
Triad. Week from this Sunday, and
It's only $10. What can you get for $10?
Like that kind of entertainment.
$10.
Yes.
and we're gonna buy this
Yes, buy my
Amazing.
book.
amazing.
And we're gonna hope I heal fast because I can't take this. This
Yes.
is annoying.
Annette has so many recipes in this book. There are just great recipes. And also, wait, Annette, you have a website too that
Yes.
people can follow you, right?
Kitchenette.com. Subscribe so you get to hear everything that I'm doing.
Kitchenette.com.
Yeah, and like her page.
And it's Kitch Annette. It's not your kitchen set. It's Kitch
Annette.
Annette.
Right. And it's just,
That
and it's a
is
great gift. Like I gave it as,
Kitschy.
I gave it as
I
gifts, and
Kitschy.
it's just a great gift. I also want to put a little plug in for, I have merchandise now. What's the story
Yes.
with Maria
Oh
now
my gosh.
has
Crazy.
merchandise. I have aprons, tote bags,
Mugs.
and mugs. So now the thing is, starting March 1st in New York, no more plastic bags or you have to pay for them. So
Oh, yes.
bring a tote bag. Get a What's the Story with Maria, $10. But the mug is only $10. The apron is $25 because it costs that much to make it. It's more expensive.
Right.
But we want to, so please just go to my page and you can find the link or email me at What's the Story with Maria @gmail. And either I or Leo will get back to you. And we'll get it done, okay? You can Venmo me. You can
Leo, we
Get
miss
it.
bring the neighborhood up. That's not a problem. Okay, I'll deliver you the
House
stuff.
calls with Maria Gentile.
Why not?
What's the story with Maria?
Right, and even I sell skincare. I always say, come to the house, try the
Look,
skincare.
I was in tap class and people were like, Susie,
Oh.
we like your skin.
That's right. And I'll even make you lunch. Okay, so I think we're getting close to the end. Jimmy, how much time do we have? I think, because we have a new system now with the radio, so I don't know if
You got a minute.
Thank you,
A
my love.
minute.
There
We
are.
want to thank Jim Bell. He is
Yay!
wonderful.
Thank you.
Jim,
He gets
thank
us on the
you.
radio every week.
I don't think I cursed at all this time.
No.
Maybe once or
I
twice.
said cockaliki.
yeah.
No, that's not a
I
curse
think we
though.
said, well, we might.
No, you
Anyway.
said ass.
I said
Jim
ass,
Bell,
sorry.
we want to thank Joe Rocks. We want to thank Armed Radio. We want to thank you folks because we love you very much.
We
Come
love
back
you.
every week, 9 p.m. Each
And
story
who do
with
we
me.
love?
Maria.
Maria
I love to be
Oh my
loved. So
gosh.
thank you, everybody.
My best
Have a great night. We'll see you soon.
friend.
Don't forget, February 23rd, Triad
Triad.
double feature.
Try
8
it.
p.m. Good night. We love you.
Night. Love you.